In this video, we're going to be talking about one-to-one functions. So first of all, a function is said to be one-to-one if each input in the domain is uniquely paired with an output in its range. So in other words, each x has exactly one y value. An easy way to test that, a visual way, is the horizontal line test. So if every horizontal line that you could place anywhere on the function intersects in at most one point, then the function is said to be one-to-one. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take a look at some examples of graphs and determine if they're first a function and then whether or not they're one-to-one. So taking a look at number one, I'm first going to test for a function. And in a previous lesson, we talked about the vertical line test. So when we have a graph, the easiest way to determine if a relation is a function is to place a horizontal line anywhere on the graph. If it intersects in more than one place, it is not a function. So number one is not a function because it does not pass the vertical line test. Okay, number two, to test to see if this one is a function, I'm going to place vertical lines. And notice that no matter where I place that vertical line, it is only intersecting the line in one place. So this is a function. It passes the vertical line test. So now I'm going to do the horizontal line test, and that's going to tell me if this function is one-to-one. So kind of works similarly as the vertical line test. If we put horizontal lines anywhere on the graph, those horizontal lines should only intersect the function in one place. And all of those red lines just intersect the function in one location. Therefore, this linear function is both a function and it's one-to-one. Okay, number three, I am going to first test for if it's a function. Placing those vertical lines, I can see that that relation is only intersecting in one place on each vertical line. Therefore, this relation is a function. Now I'm going to test the horizontal lines, and I see that they also just intersect in one place, one location. Therefore, this function is one-to-one as well. All right, looking at number four, again, we're going to test the vertical line test to see if this relation is a function first. And notice if I put a vertical line, it is intersecting in two places. Therefore, number four is not a function. Number five, testing if it's a function first. Any vertical line that I place on this graph is only intersecting the function in one location. Therefore, this is a function. Now let's test the horizontal line test to see if it's one-to-one. So placing a horizontal line right here, we see that there are two places of intersection. Therefore, this is not one-to-one. It is a function, but it's not one-to-one. Okay, number six, I'm going to first place a vertical line to test if this is a function. Notice it intersects in two places. Therefore, this is not a function. Okay, we can also do this just by looking at the t-charts. Basically, if you're testing to see if a function is one-to-one, you're going to look for repeating y values. So if I take a look at this number one here, I do notice that the y value is repeating. I see that -5 twice. Therefore, this is not one-to-one. Number two, if I look for repeating y values, there are no repeating y values. Therefore, this is one-to-one. And then number 3, looking for repeating y values. I do not see any repeating y values. Therefore, number 3 is 1 to 1.